Right, good evening everyone. I hope you're all well and had a great week. How are we all doing? I will sort the, whatever it's called, the image I have on screen at the moment in just a minute. I think we've still got people coming on, but we'll make a slow start. I posted the link to my main Discord in the chat already, so if you want to join, if you haven't joined already, do so. All you need to do is just verify you've read the rules, you'll receive a pending approval roll, and then we will let you in. Right, let's see who we've got on here then. Let me see if I'll sort this screen out, just bear with me. Oh, that's my computer screen. You can see all the chat and all that. How did I do that? Hold on. There we are. Yay. Right, let's have a look, see who's on. Hi, Mia Mattel. Evening, Ian. Evening, Boston Elevators Aviation. Are we all well? How are we all doing tonight? We all doing good? As you can see, in my room again, you know, just the usual setup. Just thinking of the words there to come out, but yeah, just, you know, the usual thing I usually do when starting a stream at this point. But as I say, wait for a few more people to come back on. Can't talk. Wait for a few more people to come on, and then we will get underway. Elevated and Airplane Finder, hey Cam, good to see you on here. May or may not be causing chaos. Why would I not be surprised from you? Although, in good news, and I will say good news because I haven't been, or just because I haven't seen the particular train unit, 17458 has not been stalking me this week. So, woo, yay. So, yeah. So, yeah, all is good. So, yeah. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. All okay. Yeah, doing well, thank you. Right, so whoever's created that account, please do not reuse any of my footage or anything without my permission. I'm just going to make that clear right now. If you're going to use anything that I've taken, just please ask first. I'm not going to be, you know, letting people use what I've taken, whether that's in my Discord server or on my other socials without permission. As I say, I don't, you know, tolerate impersonating accounts unless, you know, I have knowledge of it and I'm aware of it. So, as I say, please don't do it because I will remove the accounts basically. So, just a word of warning. If it's one of my friends, just please just speak to me before, just to get permission. Basically, you know, I don't, you know, want people really using or impersonating, you know, some of the stuff I use. So just a little heads up regarding that. As I say, just, you know, just be mindful of using, you know, stuff, and especially from people as well. I am kind of a little bit, you know, a little bit, you could say, a little bit stringent with it, but, you know, just want to make sure my content is, of course, not being used by others, you know, unless it's through me. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm doing well. It's been a pretty busy week. Lot going on. I've been, you know, just being out and about. So that's why yesterday's vlog that I uploaded, it was, you know, it was pretty busy in Leeds yesterday because I went to see Light Night. For those who don't know Light Night, basically it's basically a night in Leeds where there's all kinds of things, loads of installations, loads of art stuff in town. It's all really it's pretty good. I did take a number of photos while I was there, and I did share them on my, what was it again? Threads and Instagram. So no, it wasn't my Instagram. Threads. There we go. Yeah, it's Threads and what was the other one? And Twitter as well, at X. That's why I keep getting confused, because I'm so used to saying Threads, Twitter, that kind of thing. That's why I get confused. So yeah, that was pretty fun. But yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty fun. It's been a good week. It's been, yeah. I've just had as you know, it was just, and I had other things going on through the week as well. So I haven't really, had time really to get out and film any vlogs, because I've just been like full on, like, with life and yeah, exactly, yeah, that's what I meant. So yeah, it's been excuse me. But yeah, it's been really good. Been busy, but yeah. Fred, what's that? Is you talking to me, or are you talking to someone else in the chat? Sorry, I'm still a little bit confused. Blue Sky. Funny enough, someone mentioned Blue Sky to me the other day, or I probably just saw it on a post online. I thought, I haven't looked at it yet, but I'll have a look at it at some point, just because I haven't. I just haven't really thought of it. I know somebody mentioned it. I think it was another YouTuber probably mentioned. Oh, it was Blue Sky as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's why. Yeah. To me, are you talking about Light Night, or are you talking about something else that I mentioned? Sorry, I'm just talking about other stuff, and just curious if you were what you were discussing about. Yeah, I know, I'm rambling on. But yeah, regarding Blue Sky, I'll might have a look at it. But yeah, as I say, if you got any questions you want to ask me while I'm on here, just throw them at me. I'll have a look shortly. I'm I've got two screens here basically. I've got my laptop screen and my main computer. The problem is with using my computer, I don't have a webcam connected to it. Yeah. So basically, what was I saying again? Yes, basically I've got the main computer screen here. That's what I just use, for editing, playing games, that kind of thing. Because I do play I do play games as well on there, and do editing and do all the other bits and pieces, watch videos and that kind of thing when I've got nothing, majorly massive going on. Fred, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't think I mentioned anything. All I mentioned was someone setting off fireworks outside. I mean, it's that time of year, you wouldn't expect that. Just suddenly just made me jump. In fact, I'm gonna shut the window. Just bear with me a second. Somebody's setting off fireworks outside. This was never unexpected. Bear with me, I'm gonna sort this out. I mean, let's face it, we're getting near bonfire night again. I didn't realise it was coming through, and then fireworks were going off. Right, hold on a sec. Let's try this again. Yeah, right, let's try. Yeah, let's see how we go this time. So apparently, as I was in the midst of like talking, then obviously the fireworks went off. But yeah, before I go on a tangent, yeah, I didn't mention anything about Fred. All I mentioned is like Light Night, and I had other stuff going on through the week. Didn't get out to do any vlogs or anything because I've been busy. I might have filmed one through the week, but that might have been after I finished up for a day, because I've just been pretty busy. But in good news, I have a new vlogging camera coming up very soon, and I am excited to be using it. apparently better quality, smoother filming, and I can just use this camera to film, this particular camera I'm getting to use to film like in um, both both ways. That makes sense. So yeah. Oh, we got my first member, Boston Elevators and Aviation. Thank you very much for joining as a standard member. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Nice. That has just put a smile on my face. And before I jump on before I mentioned, you can support the channel as well if you want to support the channel, becoming a member, and join my journey and help support me. Do support the channel. If you click join, you can see all the I've got standard member, I've got premium member and exclusive. Standards, shout outs, you get emojis, I like to use on these streams. So Boston, if you can use the emojis to demonstrate to everyone, please do, because I put 3 on there. But yeah, like I was saying before I got sidetracked, as I said, we just had a busy week and a lot going on and stuff. And there you are. Nice one. Yeah, I like the badge. You know what I still need to do? I still need to customize the the badges for when you're when you remember. So if you're like 1 month, you get this, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 12 months, etc. If you've got any ideas, because I kind of like working on a blank canvas, I'm not sure myself, then please do let me know what you'd like to see, and then I can update that. Because the longer you become a member, it changes over time. So if you've got any ideas, any thoughts, any suggestions, please let me know. But yeah, and obviously I'll just quickly touch on this. If you upgrade to a premium one, that'll be early access to my vlogs, so you can comment and laugh at anybody who tries to say they're the first commenter when they're actually not, because obviously you've commented it before the video came out. So, and of course my top tier is access to my first class lounge, which is my little sneaky Discord server, which I've set up at this point. So, as I say, lot to consider. But like I said, Boston, as I said, thank you so much for finding it in your heart and supporting the channel. It means a lot, and all the income I get, of course, will definitely go towards rail journeys and future vlogs, that kind of thing. So it takes a little bit of the stress off, if that makes sense, when it comes to traveling about. So if you want to support the journey, you can find it in your heart, definitely join. There's the emojis. The emojis are looking really good. I think when you get to about 2 or 3 members, regardless of what level, you can unlock more of these emojis. I can put some more on here, so any particular train types or anything, I'd be happy to do that. So yeah. Yeah, I was actually talking about Fred's. Thanks, Smiley Productions. Yeah, sorry, but I probably sound like I was saying Fred, and Fred's. That's why I probably got a little bit confused. Yeah, must have been my accent. Not to worry. Let's see. 331107. Progress to 17458. Yeah, I mean, that's an idea. Potentially, doing different train types, maybe. And then when you get to the top, would be, because 331107, even though I don't consider it my favourite train type anymore, because obviously, for the 331s, obviously, I've been on so many trains, so many trains since then. and been, starting to go on more. So maybe the Pendolino, the Class 755 Flirts by Greater Anglia, the Electro Stars, and a few others. So, as I say, I've been having a chat with a couple of my mates who have been trying to get some ideas from, and I'll definitely make a note of all these ideas as well. So yeah, I say lots to think about. I specifically though, as I say, for the emojis wise, I did put the class 333, 331, and 170 because they were the three like emojis I had in the Discord already, and I thought I'd throw them on there, so just makes life a little bit easier. Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm currently up to date on all the comments, that kind of thing. But like I say, if you have any ideas or any thoughts, then please do let me know, as I'd definitely be open to new ideas or anything, and with the channel memberships in general. I say this is the first ever time I have ever ever done channel memberships or anything like this before, because as I said before, with my previous channel that I still use but I don't use at the same time, I didn't get to the threshold of the what was required to monetize my channel, and with Reece's Trains, getting to this point, reaching the 500 subscriber mark and the 3,000 watch hours, and getting the eligibility to be a YouTube channel member meant a lot, and it's all been thanks to you guys who have supported me. So a massive thank you for the support, and here's to reaching 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers in the near future. So watch this space. Lift Inspector, Lift Inspector, that's the one. Yeah, I do have another channel I used to use because I have another interest as well, and that's lifts. Yes, I know. Doors open, go in the lift, doors close, go to another floor, doors open, doors close. Those lifts. So yeah, that's my kind of thing as well. But obviously trains are my biggest thing. Like ever since I started riding on trains, it's I've kind of like developed I've ever since started going all over the UK, and and it's really changed my life, because when I started this journey back in I think it was a year and a half ago now, I never ever could have thought I would have been going all over the country. Because on the 19th of April, it was 331-107, I took to Skipton, and I look back on myself now, that was just only a little train ride. Now I've been as far up as Scotland, I've been down south as well. It's crazy. It really is, crazy how much one person can change. I've become much more confident as well, like with my previous channel, I was never confident, like talking directly with my face in front of a camera. I've really transformed, you could say. And for someone who has like fireworks again, and it's not even bonfire night, but yeah, as if someone who has autism, and even though I'm more lower down on the spectrum, it's how do I word this? It's amazing, how one person can really change. Because as I say, becoming more independent with myself, you're becoming, more, you could say extroverted, and interacting with an audience as well, like you guys, has, it's been huge on me. It really has been huge. And if you'd had asked me a few years ago, would I had ever done this, I would have said no, that kind of, because I wouldn't have been confident, you see. So confidence, if you have confidence, then it really it really does it really does make a difference to your life. and you gotta live your best life, and that's what I'm aiming to do. You know, especially with you know, building Reese's trains, and you know, and yeah, yeah, it's quite a journey. It's quite a journey to look back on. So, and you guys have all been part of it as well. You've all been part of it, and for those of you who've all supported me, thank you. It means a lot. Let's see, what else have we got in the chats? Yeah, lift inspector. Yes, that's that's where I filmed a few lifts, and and yeah, I think with these interests, I'm gonna go on to a bit of a topic now. Some interests, like especially if it's interests you don't see every day, not everybody's gonna understand. Some people might think, lifts. Why would you want to ride a lift? Like, what is so special about a lift? It's these things that like someone like me, like say like with the buttons, the doors closing, the lift moving, and feeling it move. It's all these little things that that make that add to the excitement. Like other people might not understand or see. Like I'll give you an example in the lift community. For example, I won't say in the lift community, but like when sometimes when lift enthusiasts visit places and they film, a bit like what happened when that conductor got a little bit funny at me at Burley Park. Sometimes if they have a camera, if they see you in a lift or in a building, they're like, "Excuse me, what are you doing? Okay, why are you riding the lift?" Or they might be like, "Yeah, taking pictures in the building is not allowed unless you have permission." Blah 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 blah. It's just because these people don't understand. They're trying to be, claiming they're doing the job when actually they don't know the rules and all that. If it's, let's say for example, a private property, then obviously they do have a right to ask you to leave if they ask you to leave. And plus, if it's private, you shouldn't really be there unless you have a reason to be there. So that's why if I'm going in lifts, for example, I try and keep it to public places. Because obviously, in a public place, you are technically allowed to film, and vice versa. They can't stop you from filming, even though people try and think they're above the law. So, I know over in for my American friends, I know it's a bit different over there, and I know they can get a bit funny. But it's just security these days. Sometimes it sucks because even though like you're enjoying your interest, that kind of thing, being unique, being different can come across as suspicious. Like holding a camera, for example. It can be it can be seen like I'll give you an example. I'll show you my phone. So this is my phone, right, what I use to film. So normally I use this, even though I'm going to be getting a new vlogging camera soon. So my phone, you can see I have cameras here. So what I could do is I could be like this, my phone out, my camera on. I'm just going to put it on just for sakes, and it's facing me at the moment. I could be pointing at the stream at the minute, or doing this, and then sometimes I think someone could say, "Excuse me, you've taken pictures, are you filming?" Even when you have it down like this, because sometimes people can perceive it as a little bit, "Oh, what's this person doing?" So it's a little bit not normal, and I can in a way understand that, but again, it's just how it's perceived because of all these things happening these days. It's crazy, and especially if someone sees a camera. Oh no, they're up to no good, and we're not. All it is, what I'd say is just enjoying my interest. Not doing anything untoward, not trying to scare anyone or anything like that. That's not who I am. But so I just thought I'd share a little bit about that. About cameras and all that, because sometimes people can be suspicious. But here's the thing, right? I know I'm rambling on, and I'm gonna mention something else, right? If people are taking selfies, let's say for example, or doing a little bit of a short, like let's say, just using a short on their phone, let's say, because anybody can use their phone to film. Why would like going around like with a camera, for example, or like your phone, and if they see you, doing that, why do like sometimes us vloggers have to get challenged? That's something that rattles my head because obviously they think, oh, this person is filming, and they don't understand why. So that's why I'm A, getting a new camera, B, just trying to be careful around staff members, because sometimes, you know, they can be a little bit funny in that. But it's just the way things are. Yeah, you're right, Cam. In America, they can be pretty stringent over there, I guess you could say. But of course, if something's not right, if something's, you know, obviously, you know, if I feel something's not right, of course I'm going to mention it, and of course I'll, you know, challenge it in a way. But sometimes, like, you know, the best way to speak with staff is don't get, you know, don't get confrontational. Just explain to them what you're doing, and what I tend to do is if they start to get confrontational, I'll just ask them to leave. I'll just clear off. That's the best way to do it. Worst thing you want to be doing is obviously throwing abuse or anything, because obviously they can get you done for it and fines, etc. So just be polite with them. Just don't, you know, overreact. That's probably my advice when dealing with people who sometimes get funny with photography. So, oh, that makes sense. Hope I've got, you know, got my word out a little bit. Anyways, going back to the comments, I've rambled on a bit, haven't I? There. Analytics are all over the place. Yes. Yeah, I think the thing is, the YouTube algorithm can be a little bit, you know, here, there, everywhere. You know, sometimes it can show stuff that's just check the Discord right quick. Okay. So the thing is with what was I saying? With you, I can get the words out. Thing is with the analytics, the algorithm on YouTube, sometimes, you know, it only picks up like videos that are like, you know, watched by a lot of people and, you know, that are recommended. So, you know, it's a weird one, the algorithm. Sometimes it doesn't make much sense, but how I see it is I just keep uploading, not worry about the statistics, and just do the best I can. You know, that's all you can really do, isn't it? You know, when it comes to that, I just like, you know, look, see which videos are going well. And does my video editing kind of thing work? And if it doesn't, you know, adjust and adapt, you could say. So that's what I've learned. That's how I've, you know, tried to, you know, get around it. But if you have passion with something, just enjoy it. Just you know, don't worry about stats or anything. Just do it. That's what somebody, you know, advised me. Of course, you know, working to a stage to get income is obviously, you know, a big part, but just focus on enjoying your interest, and then, you know, and if you produce good content, your viewers will get to you eventually. Still don't have enough watch hours to monetize. I think it's depending on how long you've had your account. I think it's 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours for memberships, and 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours for the ad revenue, earning money through ads or members who have, you know, viewers who have YouTube Premium. So, you know, it depends how many viewers you get as well. It might be a small amount, but, you know, it depends how many you get, really. Yes, I still do have a slight interest in lifts. I'm not as big as on it as I used to be, of course, because I love trains now. I've become massive on trains. I've become so focused on trains. But sometimes, you know, if I see a lift that I think is particularly interesting, sure, I'll give it a little ride. But on a whole, I don't really know film lifts as much now. I may do occasionally from time to time. I did meet up with a friend a few weeks back, and we went around Leeds, went in some lifts, and so we did a little bit of that, which was pretty fun. Let's have a look. Oh, thanks, Ian. That's really nice of you. Yeah, it has been a long journey, you know, starting out, you know, with Reece's trains, I say, over a year ago, and watching myself as I look back from my videos, me developing, me going further, and me becoming, you know, more extroverted, you could say, and more outgoing than I used to be before, because I look back and I think to myself, as I mentioned earlier, oh my goodness, what have I done? What have I, you know, created? I feel like in a way I've created a community, you know, with Reece's Trains, and being able to become more exploring and living my best life. I mean, this chapter of my life, being Reese's trains and building my YouTube channel and going to new places has, I've got to say, been the best chapter of my life so far. I've had some tough times over the last few years, and going to going on to being Reese's trains has been truly amazing, and realizing that if you're not sure what to do down the line, like in terms of like your future and stuff, it's a good little way to earn a little bit of extra money as well if you can get the channel monetized and get interest from your audience. It's all about your audience. It's all about marketing your content, of course. Your viewers. Getting your audience, people with similar interests. And it's like that. Like let's say the film industry and the creative industries. That kind of thing. You're gonna be promoting yourself. Like with a portfolio of your work you've done, and that kind of thing. And that's gonna be really important. So when let's say for example when employers see it, for example, they'll think, oh, this person's good to take on. So it's that as well, you're having that a little bit, of a base as well. Because I do want to eventually create a website for Reese's Trains as well, with something about me, a little bit of my work as well, all the little things you'd expect, as people, can, learn a little bit more about me and my journey to where I am now. It's been significant, and all the people who I know in real life as well, and people who I know online as well. You've all been a massive part of this journey, whoever I've known. So once again, thank you. Let's have a look. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I haven't been looking, lift videos as such as much, but I'll definitely do a search, see if anything has been going on. But I know in the UK sometimes it does happen. Sometimes the security checks CCTV and they think, oh, somebody's going up and down the lift. They might be like, what are they doing? Because sometimes like if you sometimes riding a lift can sometimes be a little bit suspicious and like does make you feel a little bit nervous. I don't know if it was me or my imagination or if it was something else, but I thought when I was in the car park the other day, the intercom activated. I thought it was someone else on a phone, but I'm not sure if it was aimed towards me because I went into the staircase. Some guy said, hello, everything alright there? I thought it was being aimed at somebody else, but it could have been, me if I was, walking about. I'm not sure. It's just one of those things, it's one of those hard challenges because you obviously, you don't want, people getting funny at you, for like, they might think, oh, what are you doing there? So it does happen here in the UK as well, but, I'd say it's a public space, I'm not, trespassing on private property or anything. That's not who I am. I don't, trespass onto private spaces. Like I said, that is not who I am. And I know the law and everything. But yeah, America tends to have a high level of people getting busted for filming and that kind of thing. But it does happen over here as well. Sainsbury's in Leeds, I have been to that one. Not much to say really about that. Those particular serious encounter back in July where someone got a court date. Ouch. Jeez, they are pretty harsh over there, aren't they, when it comes to photography? Gosh. I mean, we don't really get out of here, but like I was saying a moment ago, I heard it can be a little bit stricter in America. I heard it is stricter in America, so that's something to be wary of. But I think honestly, it's all messed up. I can understand the security element of it, but sometimes it can just be all messed up and it's annoying. Yeah, no, my channel's really taken off, hasn't it? 670 subscribers in the last year and a half, and I'm still going up pretty quick. That's pretty impressive. So yeah, it's. As like I said, I'm amazed, you know, with how far this has gone. Because I'll have a look on here right quick on my computer. So I've got this computer in the way. I can't even see where all my icons are. There we are. Let's just have a look. I know on my analytics page at the moment. Let's see. Just gonna have a look at my lift inspector account. I've got multiple tabs open here. Right. 354, 354. And let's put it that way. I haven't really uploaded, you know, in a while, but like I said, I'll be having a little bit of a break for it while I'll be, you know, focusing on Reece's trains. But I've got some videos up there, and I've put a few stuff up there, but I haven't really been, you know, really massively active on it in a while, to be honest. Even though I do post stuff up there sometimes, I'm not really active on it. But if you want to have a look at it, absolutely do feel free, because that's what it's for. I did one video a while ago where I was filming a 150 onto the Harrogate line. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I've been up the Shard a couple times now. The views up there are brilliant, and the lifts are very quick. You get up to the 33rd floor, from the ground level to the 33rd floor. Then you have to walk through and you have to walk through a little hallway to get to another set of lifts, take you to the 68th floor, and then but then you're on the actual bit itself, if that makes sense. And then you can go up to the 72nd floor. I think it's 72nd or 73. I think it's 72. And then you're actually like on the roof. It's all open from there, except like you got these, obviously the glass, you know, goes high up, so you know nobody, you know, just so it's all safe and everything. But it's a good experience. You know, you get great views all over London. And I think it's the highest viewing deck in the UK. I haven't been up to Sky Gardens yet, but I do want to check out the Sky Gardens at some point. So yeah, I'll definitely have a look at that. Let's see. Trying to keep up. Oh, there's not many. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you should definitely come over to the UK. We've definitely got some interesting stuff. We've got a tram link in Manchester. If you're interested in the tram link, do check that out. You know, Manchester's a good place for the tram link. I think there's also one in Sheffield and Birmingham, and Blackpool as well, of course. But I haven't been on the tram link yet. I said I would for a while, but I still haven't done it. I've seen them many times around Manchester when I've been, you know, in Manchester in the past, but I haven't been on the Metrolink yet, between, you know, different areas. But I know they do go around a number of areas of Manchester, towards the airport, through Didsbury, towards Piccadilly, and around the, you know, little area through the city centre of Manchester. So, but yeah, we don't have a Metrolink here in Leeds. I think we're the only major city not to have a Metrolink, so we're kind of a little bit out there, I think. London, of course, has the London trams, and yeah, we're the only city in the north that, well, I won't say the only major city in the north that doesn't have a tram link, I think. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Do drop the link in here. It's fine. I think I'm currently up to date with everything on the group. Well, not on the group, but on the chat at the moment. So I'm debating what I might do for the rest of the stream. I'm looking to stream through till about 9, half 9. So I was potentially thinking if I could get a game up or something, if you're all interested, you know, in some train sim or anything. Because I haven't done train sim on here in a while. But If you're all interested, we'll probably do a little train ride for a little bit. But I do need to be off here by 9:30 at the latest. But so I might do that instead of just, you know, staring aimlessly into the camera. Train sim, yes. Jackbox, if there's enough interest for it, then that could be something for a later stream, because I know it's worked pretty well in the elevator community for a little while. But I think I might stick for Train Sim tonight, and figure out everything else from there. But the only thing I will say is I'm using my laptop to stream at the moment, because obviously I don't have my thing working, and I need to get onto the computer to do that, to get it all up. So I'm just trying to think how to do this. Right, let's try and figure this out. Let me see if I can go live on here. Give us a minute. Right, I do have my headphones plugged in, so you can't hear anything on my screen at the moment. But what I'll do, just give us a minute. I'm just gonna put this on while I try and figure this out. So I wonder if it's because I don't want to end the stream. I just want to change machines. Let's give it a go. Let's try it, and let's see if we can sort this out. I should be able to. I don't know if it's the case when you get to 500 subscribers, or there's certain watch hours you can stream on your phone as well. Because I was potentially thinking maybe stream a train ride if the quality will hold up, but knowing it will probably cut out. But let's give it a try. Let's see what I can do. Right, so I've got it open on here. Right, so I'm just gonna disconnect the stream for a minute, and then I'll be back on in a couple minutes. So just bear with me. I'll be back shortly. Right, I've just had a look, and I don't think there's a way I can do it without restarting a new stream. But what I'll do, if you guys are alright with it, I'm quickly gonna shut off this stream while I get a new one up and running. I'll just name this part 1, and then we'll get part 2 up and running. We might do some train sim for a little bit. So just give me a few minutes while I sort this out, and then we will get on with some Train Simulator for about half an hour or so. So before I shut this stream off, I'll get a new stream set up, and then I'll name this part 1, and then I'll put a link in the part 2 for those who want to join part 2 of this stream. I know it's a little bit awkward because I'm using 2 machines and I don't know where the webcam that I have my other machine's gone, so I will sort it out. But stay tuned. I will be back shortly with another stream. I will put the link in here before I end this one. See you shortly.